What's the sale? You open the box and take out the battery. Don't worry about it. Examine the papers. Start rifling through the frozen traveler's papers. Bunch of bureaucratic nonsense. Looks like reports, inquiries. The Commonwealth of 9 countries will review the situation concerning Thor and Jormungandr individually. Thor and who? Jormungandr. Who's that? I thought you were the one with access to the book's text. Do you not? No. It's not easy to search the entire text for one single word. If anything, yeah, it is. Control F. Let's see what else President Odin has ruled that. Blah, blah, blah. Read it carefully. There might be something important in there. Oh, here we go. As Chief Inspector, you will need to visit the now defunct power plant to assess it and draw up a deed of sale. So it's closed down. We have a potential buyer, the Jormungandr group. We'll send a representative over soon to sign the sale and purchase agreement. Some kind of local bureaucracy, I guess. Anyway, I'm about to freeze to death standing out here. Let's get going already. Okay. You're looking at the open briefcase. Okay. I want the battery back. If battery is occupied. Yes. Because, why do we need that? Anyway, this thing. Labeled power plant. 2 compartments for batteries, so we need it anyway. We need both batteries. Clunk. Looks like we need another battery. Clunk. The panel starts buzzing. I think it's working. Alright. I do not understand why this thing is powered by batteries. I mean, sure, it should be a backup generator of some kind. But out in the open, as well, because it's avalanche protection. And if the protection really is to make the building go down, which is... seems, you know, a bit silly. Because it'll be even more buried then. If you have the power to move something down, you might want to move it up. But also this would then be in the path of the avalanche and it could knock the batteries out and then you'll never be able to power it up anyway. Who designed it? The writer of this book. Factory yard. Look at all those dead robots. Well, it wasn't me that did it. More crowbar parts. So do we start this book without a crowbar because we took it out the book before. What the hell happened here? Somebody really had a grudge against robots. And that, let me guess, was the door leading to the hammer. Have to find the back door. What's wrong with that door? Just rubble. Just move it out the way. Can we take anything from these robots? With an axe sticking out of its head, sits motionless in the snow. Do you think it's, you know... I don't think it is, but we're going to get close. See that the axe is deep enough in the robot's head that it also went through its body. No battery in this one. We could have used it, but since everything in this book seems to be battery operated. Someone sure went to town. You look at the robot's back to read the tag on its neck. This one was Thrud. If you find an extra battery, I think you should wake this one up. Maybe it can tell us something. Okay. Some metal tag on the back of the robot's head. This one was Ullur. Ullur is beyond help now. But it looks like there's something inside. Open the hatch in the robot's body. Battery is lit up, running on emergency power. Cool. Can I come over here? No. We'll go open this first. Sure. Makes me a little nervous. No time for words. Another achievement. Out the way then. When you push the battery into the socket, 95% certainty launching countermeasure program. Human status rejected. Retaliation. Pretty sure I'm a human. Robot turns to you, its robotic hands open and close threateningly. Damn, I guess that axe really damaged it. Be careful. Remember the robot's name. Thrud, that's your name, right? That's right, I'm Thrud, work at the robot at the port station. How about we just calm down and talk a little bit, okay? After all, I brought you back to life. I will no longer believe the human. My only response is retaliation. It's going to attack. Electrolyte. It doesn't tell me what that does. 2 damage shield. Go on then. Let's use that. I mean, I want to use the shield on myself. And now it's going to hit me. And then it misses. I mean, I assume I don't want to get hit by the electro attack. So we shall shield. Strong hit. Maybe I want to shield for this. How strong is a strong hit? 2. Go on, let's drain it. And then we'll slash, and then I'll be done with it. Alright, so electrolyte is do nothing, but it will do a strong hit afterwards, maybe. Oh. It's electrocuted, so I hit it and I get damaged. Annoying. But I suppose I could shield next time if I see that happening. Urgent repairs needed. Take the battery back. Yeah. Fine. Robots completely destroyed, no hope in fixing them. But there are some tools there. So we can keep going this way, or we can keep going this way. There are more footsteps that way. Take the path to the right. Factory parking. There's a bin and a crate. Take all. Check out that bin. Factory crate sticking out of the frozen snow. You can clear the snow away with your hands, but we're going to need the shovel, aren't we? Quickly realise pointless. Snow is too hard. Tire marks. It's just white on white. It's hard to read. Go on, look at the tire marks. Okay. Off-road vehicle. The enormous car has sunk into the snow. Right underneath it is a blue pearl. Yeah, someone's going to have a rough time fixing this. It's a good thing we don't need to drive it anywhere. Who said we don't need to? But we're going to have to follow those tracks. Yeah, well, actually. Oh, come on. Look, over there. Yeah, one of the robots drove off. Just found it in the text. And a robot means a spare battery. Examine the car. It wouldn't take an expert to see that there's no way this car will run right now. It's leaking some kind of blue liquid and the leak needs to be stopped. Any ideas? One of the transmission valves is shot. Does that tell you anything? Okay, so the valve, that means silence falls. Roderick's cage vibrates impatiently against your chest. Alright, I have no idea what that means. And we need to go under the car and check, I assume. Look under the car. Your coat is going to get dirty, but there's no other choice. With a grunt, you lie down on your back and use your feet to push yourself underneath. The hole should be there somewhere. You see at least a dozen thick tubes. They're all covered in a thick layer of dirt and oil residue. See a bunch of tubes. Okay, so feel around and find one that's broken. Are you serious? That's going to take... Oh, there's something here. Words are messily scratched onto the bottom of the car. Deal with your own crap yourself, Thor. How controversial. And too aggressive for robots. It was a human. It says his name was the Alfie. So what are we going to do about the car? We can find the repair kit. Or we can ask the neighbor. Did we return the hammer? I feel like we didn't return the hammer. He's not going to let us ask for another thing. Let's see if we can find the repair kit then. Panel with 3 battery slots. Let me guess, this is the back door to the facility. Oh, that's right. I'm assuming this panel lowers this part of the power plant. Do we have 3 batteries? I think we only have 1, right? One battery. Okay, let's go the other way. See if we can find anything useful. There isn't anything else. We didn't actually look at the rubble, but it'll just say, hey, you can't go this way. It's blocked. Keep going. Keep going. And a dead end. Right, so there's a crate. And we'll take all of this good stuff. We may even eat the apples. Another crate, which is in the snow, so we're going to have to walk away. Robot under the snow. Pristine snowy landscape is interrupted by 2 metal legs sticking out of a snowbank. Another robot. That means another battery, which wouldn't hurt to have. Just do it quickly, no questions, no names, no nothing. Alright, just cold, quick, unfeeling work. That's right. You approach the robot and start digging into the snow, or rather you try to, the snow is resistant and your hands rapidly start to freeze. Snow's too frozen, I need a shovel. Well, we worked that out earlier. You're going to ask your neighbor again. Not a soul in sight. Well, there's no one else to ask. Okay, I'll wait here for you. Let's read the panel first. Label on the panel says storage. 2 battery compartments. So we're going to need to find another battery in this robot. We're going to go down here, there'll be a battery down there, and then we'll go back to the other thing. May also be a repair kit. Anyway, let's wake up. I mean, if I was the neighbor, I'd question, where's the hammer? You said you'd bring it back. I know, I did want to. Slow tramping footsteps. Who's there? It's me again. What's that? Yeah. Oh yes, did you bring back my sledgehammer? Do you know what happened to your downstairs neighbor? Yes, deflect. To who? Your downstairs neighbor. There was strange noises coming from his apartment last night. Downstairs? I don't know anyone downstairs. No one's lived there for 100 years or so. You have a snow shovel. Sorry to bother you. Snow shovel. But it's summer. Also, where's my sledgehammer? I'll get it back to you soon. Are we going to lie? He's not going to give us a snow shovel if he thinks we're a liar. I don't want to lie to him. If it ruins the game, then oh well. It ends up being harder than I thought. That was actually kind of fragile. My sledgehammer fragile? What the hell did you use it for? It's an incredibly long story, and I really need a shovel. Do you happen to have one? Shovel in the building storage room downstairs. That's been there forever. But let's hear your explanation for what happened to my sledgehammer downstairs. I have to run. Sorry. Thanks so much. Get back here. You're no good. Well, I know. I did say that I wanted to bring it back to you. I do apologize for the character in the game's inability to keep their organization. Right, that thing. Looks like a shovel to me. Yeah. I mean, our neighbor's not going to like us. There's a note from the door. Do you understand why we don't have to sleep? Who is this we? Right, because this is just a character in a game. It's going to go all meta, isn't it? And we can run quickly. Jump back into the game. I mean the book. I mean the game part where they're in the book. Right, so we want to dig. Show him the shovel. Oh. But it's not from the neighbor. Deeply into snow, you make good progress. I mean, it's... How's the bottom half still in there? The rope we dug out seems to be asleep. All you hear is quiet mumbling coming from it. Listen. Once I finish working, I can play. I'm 15% certain that I can build the perfect snowman. Magni will be so jealous. Nope, we're going to need that battery. I don't want to go to sleep, I want to play. Yank, open the cover, pull out the battery, and walk away. I'll build a snowman. Put the battery in your pocket, that's what I want. There's a tightly closed box lying in the snow. Break open the lid. Well, we can't do that just yet. Well, now we have the shovel. Before I go down here, let's take the long journey back to the other thing that we could dig out. Just in case it's useful to this thing. Dig it out with a shovel. Metal and coins. Fair enough. Not quite everything that I hoped for, but maybe the metal is useful to build the tools later on. And we couldn't get any of this stuff. There's nothing else. Okay, so we need the two battles for the batteries. Battery in the top. Yep. Looks like we need another battery, that's fine. Put right in the bottom. And clunk. Buzzes and lights up. And we're going in. Again, not quite sure I understand this whole battery protection system, but it's going to be silly. Right, so there are panels. We're going to need more batteries. Needs a battery to power it. And so do all these. Here's an unpowered robot. In the corner of the room, you see an unresponsive robot covered in a layer of frost. Nothing in the battery hatch. You look for something in its hand. The robot's one intact hand is clutching a piece of paper. I pry apart the metal fingers and unfold the paper. Is this a map? It shows part of the factory. There's even an X marked. Looks like we found a treasure map. What kind of treasure could robots possibly have? Put the paper in your pocket. Intriguing. Can we go between these aisles? Yes, but there's nothing here. There's just several panels. Anyway, is there anything? This is just storage. Maybe there's batteries in here. Of course it's locked too. Everything is always locked. That's it. What's wrong? Use ink or take a deep breath. No, I'm not going to I'm not going off to look for lockpicks again. I've had enough. You put a drop of ink on the lock. Suddenly, the shackles around your wrist give off a burning coldness. You think you're using ink too often? You did say it can cause bad stuff to happen. I'd rather deal with the bad stuff then. What was that? Bad stuff. Yeah, even I found that line in my head before they did. But I think it missed us this time. You open the toolbox and take out a repair kit. Okay, so we can fix the car. Take the box from the table and put it away. That's a nice table, but I can craft something of value here. Let's go. Is there anything else? Like, we need batteries to open this stuff up. Okay, so when we get the next battery, we bring it here. We'll open up all these things before we go to the other thing. Crowbar. Maybe we can crowbar some things open. Crafty. Another achievement. Melt down all the trash. Not enough to make a bottle though. Okay, but here's where that thing is. All the panels need batteries, don't they? Yes. It's not even entertaining the thought that we could open it with a battery. It also doesn't want us to leave. No, okay, it's fine. It does want us to leave. Okay, so we got our batteries back. As I say, we may need to come back here. Nothing of value anymore. Still. So we'll go repair this thing now that we have the repair kit. We needed 3 batteries for that. Yes, use the repair kit. You feel much more confident now that you have the car repair kit. Get your hands dirty. So you said I have to feel around all the tubes. An hour later, overall, that was much easier than you expected. That's nice. That's horrible. I hope to never have to work on a car again. But at least it was informative. Off-road vehicle. 2 unpowered robots in the back of the car. Examine them. You lean one of the robots forward, away from the seat, and look at the battery hatch. But it's empty. All you see is a cable leading from the robot to the car's control panel. Okay, so they're both the same thing. There is a crate in the back, though, which contains some junk. Well, and some food. Anything? Just a panel. So if we turn this on, it's going to power up the robots. Examine the car's control panel. It's covered in a light layer of frost. Do you even know how to drive? Well, you remember the crash you were in with the alchemist? Fortunately, thought you did it on purpose. Anyway, examine the glove box. Small booklet in the glove box. Tangrisnir military off-road vehicle operating instructions. Everyone has military. Continue to study the cover. Below the title, you notice a small logo and the words "Approved for use by Minister of War Tyr Wotanson." I guess this is no toy. Maybe we shouldn't mess with it. Oh, there's a stamp on the back. Decommissioned from service. It looks like it's being used for other purposes now. Phew. But we should still be careful just in case it still launches rockets. Try starting the car or open the charging port cover. See 2 standard battery slots under the port cover. You're looking at the car's dead control panel. You won't be able to do anything without batteries. Put the battery in the left slot. Yeah. And then in the right slot. Buzzes up and lights up. It's working. Suddenly hear screeching noises from the back of the car. Hello. Damn. Who are you two? I am Moody 2. I am Moody E3. Are they copies of that robot we found hanging in the tree? Either that or Thor wasn't all that creative when it came to names. We're just gonna go for a little ride. We can't allow that. Can't allow that. State the purpose of your use for the vehicle. State the purpose. Are they like... I mean, the way that it's written, like, mine's gone blank. Anyway. Are we gonna go look out for robots? There's a cell going on nearby and I want to get there before it ends. Going out to look for a robot. Which robot would that be? Who is it? I don't know its name properly. Moody or Nudie or something like that. Purpose authorization failed. Commencing countdown to trespass elimination. Commencing 10, 9. Go to help a robot. Tell them about Thor. Thor wants me to go see him. Thor? Yeah, he called me. You look sideways at Roderick in a search of hints. He called me and told me to go see him. Can I take this car? Of course, we are obligated to do anything Thor says. I'll be on my way then. You turn back to the steering wheel, expecting the robots to interrupt you again. Have a nice trip. Colourful lights flash on the car's control panel. Follow the robot's tracks. Continue. Yes, let's get behind the wheel. Didn't you say you don't really know how to drive? No time like the present to learn. I thought we did drive in the last one, didn't we? Are we there yet? I don't know. We've been driving for half an hour. Just following the tracks, how should I know how far it got? How about you talk to me to pass the time? Me? Yeah, you. How's your computers? I bet it was better in your book, right? Well, you still haven't remembered anything about it. Just that I remember living on a busy street. That's not much help. I need more specific details and names. Why do you need details? As soon as we finish all these jobs, I'm gonna try and find your book. Is that even possible? Well, it's unlikely, but I think I can do it. In any case, I have to pay you back for all your help somehow. As soon as I get my powers back, ooh, I'll be unstoppable. Watch out, you miraculously avoid a chunk of ice. Phew, that was close. How about you talk to me now? Tell me all about your books. Well, they're character-driven stories. I don't spend that much time describing the setting, since I wanted to focus on creating characters that would feel truly alive. Maybe that explains it. Explains what? Every character written by someone else is automatically hollow and soulless, right? That's why it's so easy for you to do bad things to them. That's not true. Well, partly. I don't hate them, it's just when I see their lack of depth, they're not realistic. Depth? It's hard to explain, but sometimes helps. Sometimes by reading their dialogue and trying to follow their logic, you can quickly figure out if there's anything to the character or if they're just empty. What category do I fall under? I think you're written by one of the original authors, and I don't question their work. Which will actually help narrow down the search for your book, since there aren't many works by original authors left. What's an original author? Oh, hold on. I think we're here. See the car over there? Yeah, slow down a little. Just gotta figure out how... Crash again. Do we talk? Let's take the batteries. Or we talk first. Talk to each other, paying no attention to you. How come everyone else gets to go outside except us? Why? That's what I'm asking. Why? Why? That's what I'm asking. What's going on here? Let's not bother them. Yeah, but we're going to take our batteries. Clunk. Clunk. Panel goes dark. Surely the robots should also... I mean, they should. If they're powered by the car. So there's a crate and the robot. Crate first. And tools. Yeah, it's tools. You ignore the cable and wedge the crowbar into the right side of the crate and then pry it open. Cool. There's a branch off-road vehicle, so maybe we can go look in it as well. Or robot tools. Well, why can't I use them? I've used tools in the past. There it is. The robot raises a hand and waves at you. Snow falls from the clamp at the end of its arm. Wave back. Wave your hand a few times and the robot eyes blink. Hello human, the leak in the water supply pipe has been fixed. I will return to the power plant soon, however, I have something I need to complete first. Notices an odd looking snowman made out of 2 large snowballs. A third smaller snowball is lying at the robot's feet. 73% perfect snowman. I have never achieved such a wonderful result before. Let's ask about the pipes. Why were you insulating the pipes if there's nothing flowing through them? I was not insulating the pipes, I was fixing a leak. Eventually I'll figure out what it was that disabled the heating system. I think that's because the power plant closed down. Leaks probably don't have anything to do with that. Calculating sarcasm. No, I'm serious. Calculating the joke probability. It's not a joke. They closed it down after Thor died. Why are we telling the robot this? It's going to be annoyed. I'm not going to be able to take the batteries. Calculating probability of insanity or other abnormalities. Fine, do what you want with your pipes. Appears to be a perfect copy of Modi, the robot you found hanging from the tree. Only difference is the nameplate on the back. This one says Magni. The robot nods at you, then returns to the building. The snowman, it bends awkwardly as it carefully pushes the snowball around with its robotic arms, trying to keep it from falling apart. Just make it quick. Place a shaking hand on the robot's battery hatch and open it. Okay, maybe we should let it finish building the snowman first. Guess we didn't. Ouch, it hurts. The robot freezes, arms extended towards the snowman's head as if hoping to finish it before it plunges into eternal darkness. Navigate around the robot as if you roll a snowball. Snow is nice and sticky. It only takes 5 minutes for you to construct a decently played.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, then please leave a like. And if you think you would enjoy more, then please subscribe, or even join me live on Twitch. Whilst it's cliche, all of these will help the channel. On screen is something carefully curated, or something the YouTube algorithm suggests, or maybe even both. In any case, have a great day.